Top 10 reasons why you should appreciate theater. Number 10. There is something for everyone. There are so many different shows and musicals that cover every single corner of the internet. You like Disney? Watch this. You like gay people? Watch these. You like supporting theater troupes? Watch these. There is literally something for everyone in the theater community. Whether you like musical theater or you like Shakespeare, there's something for everybody. Number 9. Theater brings out the best in people. The reason why I started doing theater is because I wanted to get over my stage fright. And after I committed to it, it actually happened. Everybody gets nervous. And I think that theater really helped me get out of my shell and help me be the best person that I can be. Number 8. Community. Personally, I think theater has some of the best people. Theater is so important to a lot of communities like the Black community and the queer community. When I previously said that there was something for everyone, there really is something for everyone. Number 7. Costumes. Costumes are so important to theater. I don't think people really understand that. Costume designers go through actual hell and back to make costumes for the actors. Based on what the creative director wants, some costumes are based on by color, who the person is. All of these aspects go into making costumes, and they are so iconic in theater. You might not be able to recognize somebody by their face, but you can definitely recognize what they wear on a daily basis. Number 6. Multitasking. Theater kids are some of the biggest successful multitaskers I have ever met in my life. You could be talking to a theater kid and they will be asking you to run lines with them while they are making their own costume. When I was a senior in high school, I took theater and stagecraft, and I was listening to myself read off of my script while I was making my props. It was definitely an interesting time. Number 5. Optical illusions. Something we're going to talk about later is how theater is live, and optical illusions in theater are actually so cool. There's a couple of optical illusions that I want to talk about. It's specifically the one where Peter Pan is flying. What? The thing is that you know that he's flying on those cables, but it looks so real and so convincing that you're almost like, is he actually flying? Also, the really cool costume changes, like the ones in The Wizard of Oz, where she's like, can you even dye my eyes to match my gown? And then she like spins around. That's like the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's actually so crazy. Number 4. Theater is everywhere. And I mean everywhere. Whether it's improv or the reading off of a script. Especially when you're a theater kid and you notice it more often, because you're like walking downtown, all of a sudden you see this poster for a show that you've never seen live before, and you're like, oh, I want to go see that show, for real. There are so many businesses that help make theater happen. Fabric stores, craft stores, all of these places, they all help make theater happen. Number 3, commitment. Theater kids are another breed, and I want to preface this by saying theater kids have the most commitment I have ever seen from any other group of people ever. I don't know if you've heard of a term called method acting, but I've seen that a lot in theater kids. But you're telling me that theater kids practice a show for 3 to 5 months just to perform it twice? That is commitment. That is commitment. They are not leaving. They're not going away. They're staying. They're gonna finish that show. Number 2. Improv. I don't think people know that improv is one of the biggest aspects of theater. There's something I like to talk about called pantomiming. It's when a group of people are talking in a scene and there's people in the background like doing stuff. Most of that is improv. Like, they have to not talk to each other, but they have to like actually be doing something while they're just like standing there. There are whole shows dedicated to improv. The last show that I did is called Trail to Oregon. You should definitely check it out. It's by Star Kids on YouTube. It's an improv musical, and the audience actually gets to name the characters of the show. That is crazy! And there was so much improv in that show. So much improv. That's the most improv I've ever done in a show, like, ever. And number one, the number one reason why you should appreciate theater is because it's live. Most of the time, unless you're watching a slime tutorial. It's so much different when you're watching a TV show on Netflix or someone making a YouTube video. It's so much better when you're watching these people sing and dance right in front of you. When you're living in the moment and you're watching these people perform for their lives, for your lives. Because the actors, they don't do it for themselves entirely. They do it for you so that you can watch the show. I think that's one of the most beautiful things about theater is that you can't go back and redo a scene. I mean, I guess you could, but that would make the audience a little confused. You just have to live in the moment. There's no CGI, there's crazy makeup. It's in the moment. And I think that's what makes theater so special is that when you watch bloopers from a TV show, you know, they had to do that scene multiple times. Theater people, they don't get a second chance. They get what's in the moment. If they mess up a scene, if they mess up a line, it's their job to spring it back. And oh my God, I have seen so many times when a scene gets messed up and then the actors come in clutch and they literally bring it all the way back around and they save the scene. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it. I spent so long on this video. So I'm glad that you guys sat through this whole thing and just watched me talk about my favorite thing in the whole world to you for how many minutes? I'll put it there. Bye!